I'm starting the stream now.
All right, let me pause my game for a bit.
All right.
All right. Can you hear me just fine?
Now I can hear you, and you can hear me. But the thing is that the last time I did this, people over the internet could not hear it at all. So, let me give you this address, and let's see if you can hear me. This last time I felt like an idiot.
Well, you are what you are.
Yeah, pretty much. Or the internet could not hear it at all. So,
yeah, I got the new Spider-Man game. I'm actually
let me
having a
give
lot
you
of fun with
this
it.
address, and let's see if you can hear me. This last time I felt like an idiot.
Well, you are what you are.
All right, we are good to go, dude. All right, we are live streaming live. Everybody can hear us. Yes, finally.
Were you able to get Vic and Pat?
About that. Vic is
canceled on us.
Well, not really canceled. Pat's working. He's doing his overtime tonight, and Vic's just not feeling good after the last couple of days. So her throat's a little sore. So I'm like,
I'm sorry.
Yeah. Hey, what are you gonna do? It happens. Hey, at least I was able to get you on, right?
No, it's not.
Yeah, it's all cool. Yeah.
It's not much of an achievement, but yeah, sure, why not?
Yeah, pretty much. I'm scraping the bottom of the barrel.
Okay, it's not that low of a barrel, okay? Fucking asshole. So,
I'll try.
what you want to talk about?
Well, I am like freaking excited because we have a case coming up in 2 weeks. Actually, maybe 2 weeks. Yes, 2 weeks.
What day is it going to be on?
It's going to be the following Sunday.
Following Sunday? Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. I can do that.
Cool. Because what's going to happen is Patrick has the day off. Vic has the day off, so we're all good, and it's going to be after I get out of work.
All right, cool.
So yeah, so we're basically all good.
All right.
And we're actually going to have a tag along with. Actually, I don't know if Alex is going with us. He might. I mean,
wait, isn't that Vic's son? Or yeah, Vic's son.
Yeah. But well, I mean, he just went back to school, so I don't know if he might be doing something or not. But I know we will have another person with us. It's going to be her sister-in-law, because she's really getting into the paranormal shtick lately. So it's like she wants to come and see an investigation. I was like, yeah, hell, more and merrier. It's not my house.
This is just out of the thing, but my dice just came in.
What?
So I'm kind of my dice for Dungeons and Dragons. I'm sorry, I'm excited now because they just finally came in.
No, that's how excited I feel.
Yeah,
for all of this.
I know, but I'm saying like that's my excitement right now.
Yeah,
it's like I got my dice. I'm happy now.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, and it's really cool. Cause out of all the things that he's really been telling me about his house, mostly the faucets will kick on by themselves, which is pretty cool. Which we had that happen to us before in Vic's mom's house. Before, that was actually pretty neat. We were in the basement because that was one of the things where like you weren't really around. I think you were still in school. You're still in your senior year.
I think I'm a ghost deterrent because every single time I'm ever around, there's not much activity.
Well, how the Bell basement was a pretty good EVP with you in it.
Was it really?
Yeah, it was. That's one of my favorite EVPs, which is located on our YouTube page. Go check it out. I don't know if you could see the video, but I was winking.
I have you in my pocket, so I don't have a good. I have a no idea what the hell's going on for you.
Good, because when you said that I'm in your pocket, I have the weirdest look on my face right now.
Good for
I don't
you.
want to be next to the candy.
What candy? Oh, you're talking about the. No.
No, it's a joke because you said I'm in your pocket.
Yeah, I have my phone in the pocket.
Oh, jeez. Can't make this shit up. But yeah, pretty cool.
Mm-hmm.
Because when we were at Vic's mom's place out in Indian camp, we were all in the basement, and I remember the pipes running, and I'm used to in my house is when the pipes will just kick on randomly, and I was like, and Vic was like, "Why are the pipes running?" I'm like, It's just an old house, and when we went back upstairs, we had
about my controller.
we had our video camera like set up in the hallway, and we got the sound of water turning on the video camera. We checked her bathroom, and the back of the bathtub and the wall was wet, so the shower head kicked on, sprayed in the shower, and then shut off. So that was pretty cool.
That is pretty neat.
And then he says that he gets voices, which at first I thought was pretty neat and spooky. But then he started telling me about other things about the voices and sounds he hears, and it sounds like pure, straight out mimicking, because he has a knock, excuse me, that he does like a 2 taps or something, like something he does himself. And the other night, him and his wife were sleeping in bed, and his wife woke up because she heard that knock on the bedroom door. She thought maybe it was one of her kids, and the door opened, and as she got up, the door shut. So she opened the door to look out in the hallway, and all of her kids were still in bed sleeping.
Well, that is holy crap.
I know, it's pretty cool, ain't it? He's like just telling me all this stuff, and I'm like, that's really cool. I mean,
I'm sure
in a certain sense, of course.
Like, I'm sure, like what you're saying.
I mean, yeah. I mean, he gets it. That's why he started talking to me about it. I mean, at first it was more of like, hey, here's something weird and spooky. This happened, haha. And then all of a sudden, it's like over the last couple of weeks, he's just been like, dude, this has been happening. This has been happening. You want to see something cool? This has been happening. And I'm like, yeah, we're doing this. And I also, he told me there's also an experience with him and his son in the same room where they heard of a child's voice call out "Dad," which they both heard and freaked them out. And then in their garage with him, his wife, and his sister-in-law, they heard the voice of a little child. They weren't sure if it was boy or girl, but it was very young. And I think his youngest son is at least 13.
Mm-hmm.
So it wasn't him.
All right.
So that was pretty cool. And I think I told you about their basement problem too. I'm not sure because they
something about the plumbing. I don't know.
No, not the plumbing. They had a fold of towels and laundry and stuff in their basement because where their washer and dryer were set up. And one day they came home and everything was just thrown about. Static, like everything was just thrown. And
it sounds like a. Was there any type of renovations or anything?
Actually, no. There is no renovations to it. But
how long have they been living there?
I think he said a good 9 years. So I mean, like things have like happened periodically since they moved into this house, but to such a lesser extent to where it was more like, did that really just happen? but now everything seems to be kind of catching up even more now.
Have they done anything drastic
No,
within these 9 years? No.
no, not at all. But um, soon enough, there will be drastic. Excuse me. Well, there will be some drastic stuff. They have to have things renovated and stuff, but that's all their personal stuff. But from what he's telling me, it sounds like a poltergeist, and it's just
Wait,
huh?
the kid is a teenager, right?
Yeah.
Could there be some type of negative energy going through them?
Well, see, that's why I think it's a poltergeist manifestation because what it is I basically asked him like when a lot of this activity happens at home, who's home? What time does it happen around? And usually it happens in the morning, like especially with the faucets kicking on and off. But he's noticed that the bulk of the activity is always when his wife is home. And one of the telltale signs of poltergeist activity is there's always a target, and they have a psychokinetic ability, and they're the ones doing it without knowing it. And usually it's I don't know why it's usually females from probably the years of 16 and up under stress and everything. And
Oh yeah.
his wife, he says that, and I asked him like, well, what does she do? And has she been under a lot of stress lately? And they have their house problems that I don't want to get into, and her job and things like that. So yeah, he said that she's been very stressed out. So it sounds like she could actually be the cause of it. But
So
we won't.
she's the magnetic pole of it.
Yeah, but we won't know
Oh,
until we get there because there's that slim chance where it might be an actual ghost, and that is so rare.
yeah, but the thing is, it's that the most likely we're gonna get is like 8% chance if it is a ghost because it sounds more of a poltergeist,
Yeah,
poltergeist than anything. Unless
but
if it's
regardless, I mean, it's still poltergeist because that's the way it's defined as. It's either a trigger doing it or something unknown. So far, we have a trigger.
that's what I'm saying.
Yeah, but I just got that slim chance of going. Please let it be something spookier because
um,
with poltergeist hauntings, the majority of them are completely faked, when about 80% of the time, and then the rest are triggers.
you should. Have you ever really talked about poltergeists on this channel?
Not on the channel, but I know I've talked about them before in the podcasts because
Uh,
it's like one of my big beliefs of like a lot of hauntings. It's where usually, psychokinetic abilities are the ones triggering things to happen without people
well,
noticing.
I would like if you would give out a bit of like we should give them an like a heads up what type of what a poltergeist is.
Oh,
Because
I did. I kind of laid the ground
there's
rules.
a movie that came out that was called Poltergeist, which was about well, Poltergeist and Poltergeist too, but those are not real hauntings. Those are like a poltergeist is
They're
more.
movies,
I was going to say
basically.
poltergeists are more psychic energy that's being filtered out of the body for some
Am I
reason.
doing this thing right?
And it can be used by poles, stress, uh, large limestone deposits, other things like that can actually cause poltergeists to really manifest like that.
Yeah.
Then there's the ones that are moving.
Okay. Well, I want to stop you there for a second because the thing is that they live in Seneca Lake or Senecaville, and there's a lot of abandoned mines under that town.
All right, so
So you have water, you have bodies of water, you have underground mines running all through the place. I mean, dude,
so
exactly. That's
that's
like
probably going to be it right there.
yes. You can't see it right now, but I'm rubbing my hands together because it's just like, ooh, that's the perfect storm for something spooky.
But I would consider like the Poltergeist movie would probably be like a level 5 haunting, like a
Yeah,
one through Like it's like multiple spirits that's manifesting into a massive thing that's literally making a house disappear or destroy
That's
it.
pretty fucked up.
Yeah, which is a very rare occasion, and I say rare as in it's you could literally get struck by lightning 4 times in a row before you could ever see that happen. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So it's something like you have a better chance of getting a shiny Pokemon than you'll have seeing a multiple spirits just causing a place just to disappear, like Ghostbusters. It's just something you'll never ever have to see. Um, yeah. So it's going on over at Senekville, and there might be a large slime deposit.
Well, yeah. I mean, you got water.
Yeah. And if she's dealing with a lot of stuff, stress from home, and all that. Honestly, I would say this is most likely a poltergeist. I would say a good 32% chance of it just being a poltergeist. Anything else, honestly, I say odd coincidences and just wait to hearing knocks could be something that was mentally put into the brain whenever they're waking up. Random noises can be heard. It happens to everybody. Definitely, if you're more stressed out, you can actually hear
Oh yeah.
voices.
Oh, most definitely. That's like one of my concerns is that certain aspects of the house and the property that they're on might affect it even worse.
Yeah.
So far, like this seems to be really legitimate because
No,
I honestly can't see this dude faking something like this.
oh
He's
no,
a
I'm not
he,
saying he's faking it. I'm just saying like it just references that could be possible. Honestly, if he's telling the truth, all right, cool. Let's
yeah,
we got full footage of spirits, but honestly, I think it's most likely a poltergeist. But there's such a huge gap of what I'm saying is that it could be just something of wrong occurrences because this does
yeah,
happen a lot.
true.
Uh, I'm not saying that the person's lying. I'm not saying anything wrong about it. Honestly, I think this is really neat, and I'm really excited for this.
Yeah.
If I sound like I'm not, I really am.
Oh no,
It,
that's cool. But funny thing is I was talking with him this morning to make sure that everything was set up, for us to go there, and he's like, "Oh yeah," he's like, "Dude, are you kidding? This is gonna be awesome." But his sister-in-law that lives with him, uh, she was worried because she's thinking, "Oh no, these guys are gonna be like the Ghost Adventure guys, and they're gonna piss this ghost off." So I grab him
yeah,
by the I grab him by the shoulder. I go, "Listen, you reassure your wife that we don't even know what you even have yet."
pretty much. We're not gonna really piss anything off and tell
No,
you
no,
what
no.
it
That
is.
that that is the last thing I would ever do. But just to have
I, I
just to have fun with him and his wife because I know them. I think I should gel my hair as spiky as I can and wear some sunglasses and then just kind of burst right through the front door. We're like, "Hey, I got tattoos. I'm gonna fight you."
I'm gonna kick your ass if you ever do that.
Or like,
I
or,
will kick your ass for that.
or like, you should just start seizing up and rolling on the floor like.
No, dude, I'm not gonna make them freaking panic.
No, no, no. They won't panic. They're good friends.
Yeah, no, but I'm not gonna do that type
Yeah.
of stuff to them because I don't know who they are. They're not my friends. They're your friends, and I don't want to look bad.
But
Because
that is one thing I did. Oh, text my headphones here. That is one thing I did reassure them that we won't do things like piss off the spirits or anything. I told them majority of the time we don't find anything. It's always something else. But if there was ever that percentage that it is a ghost or something unknown, we show it respect because imagine yourself dead and you're trying to float around, talk to people, no one can hear you. Then you finally get somebody's attention, and it's some douchebag with a tan just screaming at you to come fight him. I ain't going to want to talk to that guy. I'm going to talk to the person that's being very respectful to me and saying hello.
yep,
Just like in all of our little cemetery
we're
adventures.
going to Jersey.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, I had to think back of Jersey Shore. Everybody's always yelling at each other on that show.
Yeah.
I met some people from Jersey, and they're actually really nice. They do have a tan, but they don't wear the whole like sleeveless or balled up T-shirt crap. They're actually really civilized. And
Well, I wish I could say the same for that because the situation. He's
oh
he,
no,
he he's from Providence, and a lot of people from Providence look like that. I
I am
should
so
know.
sorry. I forgot you're near there.
I know my sister dated a lot of people like that. It's like,
I don't know anybody that would date somebody like that.
it's people did. Hey, you got a good tan, you got some muscles, so you wear yourself a shirt, you grease up your hair, you go out clubbing and drinking. Me, on the other hand, I'm a fat little pot-bellied pig, so I just stay home play video games. That's how it works on the shore. Oh God, kill me
I will.
someday.
It might be sooner
Just
than later.
just not today, you son of a bitch.
Oh, what was I was about to say? I forgot.
I
Talk
don't know.
about shoot. Mm. Uh, has Here's my question for the people that watching this. Have you guys ever seen the Love Cove frogs?
The what?
They're massive frogs that are bipedal. They walk with two legs, and there's been sightings of them where they'll jump, where they're walking crossing the street, and then they'll see a car, and the car with high beams on will actually get a glimpse of them, and they just hurry up and jump right over.
You talking like some Kermit the Frog shit?
No, I'm not. It's a real thing. Like this is real sightings. I've been doing a lot of I like
sacrifice,
to look
dogs
up a
and
lot of
cats
stuff, and
living
I do a lot of
together,
homework
mass
for
hysteria.
cryptozoology for the team. And when it comes down to it, I'm reading some stuff about the Lokovo frog, which is near us, and
You know, I
Lokovo, Ohio.
I never looked that up, so let me see here. Hello?
Hello?
Did something happen?
No, I turned off my sound.
Oh, okay.
My dogs were barking.
Okay. I didn't know. I just heard this click, so I wasn't sure if something was happening or not.
Nope. I just figured I'd shut off the sound so you didn't have to hear the dogs bark.
What the hell? Why not? Actually, I'm kind of curious right now. I'm gonna.
Aren't we all?
I just had.
I turned off my sound.
Oh, okay.
My dogs were barking.
Oh, okay. I didn't know. I just heard this click, so I wasn't sure. All right, cool.
Do I like? Can you hear me?
Yeah. I can hear you. I just didn't know what that click was before, and I'm very
Oh, yeah.
I'm very paranoid that this thing is gonna fuck up my sound like it did last time. I mean, I went on for like 28 minutes talking. You couldn't hear a goddamn thing. Let's see.
Let's see. Like there hasn't been that many things as it used to, but I read some message boards and stuff like that, and talking about it, and it made me look it up and stuff, and it's an interesting like creature. Like it does nothing. It just
Oh, the
like runs
Loveland
away from it.
frog. Okay.
Yeah, they're massive bipedal frogs. They're like I think they're like 3 feet, 4 feet tall.
Let's see. In Ohio folklore, the Loveland frog, aka the Loveland lizard, is a legendary humanoid frog described as standing roughly 4 feet, allegedly spotted in Loveland, Ohio. According to a legend, a local man reported seeing 3 frog-like men at the side of the road in 1955. In 1972, the Loveland frog legend gained renewed attention when police officers sighted and killed an animal they later identified as a large iguana that was missing its tail. University of Cincinnati folklore professor Edgar oh God, I'm gonna butcher this name. Slotkin compared the Loveland frog to Paul Bunyan, saying that stories about it have been passed on for several decades, and the sighting reports seem to come and go. And it says here, in May 2014, the Loveland frog legend was made into a musical titled Hot Damn, It's the Loveland Frog.
Well, yeah, I've been reading some messages and stuff like that on different message boards for cryptozoology, and there's been people that talk about like they seen it, but they couldn't take a picture of it.
Mm-hmm.
And I would actually love to like go over there and actually look around and see if I could ever find find proof or disproof.
Let's see, it says here in August 2016, local Cincinnati TV stations reported that a night of fun turned into a chilling tale of horror when 2 teenagers playing Pokemon Go between Loveland, Madeira Road, and Lake Isabella claimed to see a giant frog near the lake on August 3rd that stood up and walked on its hind legs.
Yep.
So they got the full Pokemon Go experience.
Yep. Polyrath.
You're looking for monsters. There's a monster. You don't do anything. Like fuck.
I would piss my pants and run.
Yeah.
Like if it's like something that would surprise me, yeah, I would run. I'll gladly say that. I'm a 6 foot tall guy. I would run. Like I'm not like I cannot say I'm afraid. I would be terrified. But at the same time, if I saw it first before it saw me,
mm-hmm.
I would have loved to watch it. Like if I was far away enough and just watch how it goes and where it goes. And then go certain distances of just watching and filming it. Yeah, that's fine. That's like a certain distance away from a bear type of thing. Where it's like you're far away enough, you're not in any means of danger. You don't know what type of creature this is.
Yeah, or you don't know what it can do.
Yeah.
What if it was a horny toad?
Oh my God, Sean. I've
single-handedly killed this.
You single-handedly killed all this vibe I was just talking about.
Yes.
And I thought it was Ladovo, Ohio. I didn't know it was Loveland, Ohio.
Well, I can see where you get that pronunciation. I know how you say it. I could see, Loveland, and maybe somebody like just wrote it wrong or something.
All right, because I saw Ladovo, Ohio, and I was like, oh, okay. I read up and everything for it. And I was like, huh, okay. And then I was like, I want to talk about this, and I talked about this last time, and you said it didn't register us.
Let's see here. Let's see if they're all right. Well, now that I got a better name for this thing, let's see here. Let's find out Loveland frog sighting 2018.
Human sacrifice, dogs and cats living together.
There should be some that's on 2017. That's the ones I saw.
Yeah. I forgot that I have a soundboard going just to have fun with, and I have it programmed into my number keys, and I keep hitting the number keys.
I hate you.
I know, it sucks because you can't even hear it.
No, that's the good thing, but I hate you because you're looking up something, and then all of a sudden you're like, oh, crap.
I'll just turn the damn thing off, though. There we go. All right, there's the Pokemon Go news story. for 2016 sightings. All about the same thing.
Yeah, it's mostly 2016 to 2017.
Yeah,
I think there was one on 2017, but it wasn't really big on it because they were talking about something that was probably like a couple of years back.
So 1955, 1972, and then 2014, 2016, and 2017.
And it's a bizarre phenomenon. It's like these things just pop out of nowhere. Maybe they are the aliens that we keep thinking of. Like they're actually like a frog-like creatures that are like landed on Earth, just looking around, exploring. You know what I mean?
Or maybe.
Because it's a very hard feat to do, to jump around like that.
Or maybe it's our reptilian overlords.
Oh, come on, dude.
Come on,
dude,
think about it.
Lizards are two different creatures. Yes, they're both part of the.
Yes, I know. One's a reptilian, one's an amphibian. I know. I watched the Ninja Turtles. Know the difference.
Okay. I just don't believe in that type of. Because honestly, if that was a real thing, we would have more besides the crazy guys that want to say, "Oh, hey, look at this. Donald Trump is a lizard."
Oh! Let's not get political on this. I'd like to keep the stream going. I already hear police sirens outside. Goddamn, YouTube works fast.
No, but seriously, I think it's more of a joke. I cannot picture something like that ever being true.
Yeah, but no, what I was about to say was, what if? Hear me out. The sirens are getting close. What if I get shut down, then you know it's the reptilian overlords. But anyway, what if the reptilian overlords are the high class, and the amphibians are the blue-collared ones that have to live in the swamps?
So basically, you got yourself the city slickers, and then you got yourself the hillbillies that live out in the swamp.
Yeah, it's like all the reptilians, they're the higher ups. Amphibians are like down here. But then who's in the middle? The crocodilians. I just can't wait for somebody to stumble upon this moment of the chat, and they're just like,
"Oh dear God, he's right." No, but honestly, I don't think it's going to be a real thing. But honestly, it's like, if anything, it's one of two things.
Wait, dude.
It's really bizarre to me.
Steven, stop talking for like 1 second. I want to see if I can catch this on mic. Like, there are so many sirens outside right now. It's insane.
Uh-oh. Sean, you just got swatted.
Nah. Steven, what's your address again?
I'm not telling you.
Dude, like the more I talked about the reptilians, the sirens got louder. I swear to fucking God, dude. I just said reptilians again, and they're even louder again. What the fuck? They were quieted down. Shit! I wasn't planning on going out like this. Not tonight.
I have. I pictured it. Either we're going to honestly, there's one of three things that's going to end up happening to us. One, we'll just end up growing old and dealing with this crap. Two, we end up splitting up and just doing our own thing. Or three, some type of odd phenomenon, could be UFO related, where it's aliens, spirits, or demons actually doing something.
Okay.
And I don't think any of those will work besides one of those.
Okay,
and I think either sticking together or just breaking up.
Okay. Preference, though. Would you rather be possessed by a ghost or abducted by an alien? No, I mean no fancy anal probes or anything. It's just that you're on a ship with aliens.
It depends what type of alien.
I guess the gray type.
All right.
I mean you gotta make it a little spooky.
Oh yeah, but the Greys are usually the big eyes and the big head.
Yeah,
Are usually like more of like they would try to communicate. So I would love to actually try to sit down and talk to them.
yeah.
If so, yeah, I would pick aliens on that one then.
Okay.
Because I know how you like to read a bunch of different stuff. My favorite type of aliens I like to read up on is what are they called? They're supposed to be like the green skinned ones. They have like chameleon type skin. Like they can like match with their backgrounds type of stuff. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Like that's why you would get a glimpse of them, and they would just disappear.
I think the sirens are finally calming down.
Well, I must have picked up the person they were trying to arrest. You know, lizard folk and everything.
Or basically every meth addict in this town.
That is true. Oh yeah. Did I tell you about there was a gang that went to Cambridge to do initiation by following and about to beat the crap out of and kill this one guy? Like this dude was being chased like from Walmart to the highway to a police department.
Were they possessed?
No. The police department had two cops hanging outside for him. So whenever the two cops chased after the gang members, and they were going to do an initiation on him.
Well, I really wouldn't be surprised in this town.
Yeah, but it's like usually in this town, it's we got our usual pillheads and meth addicts, but usually it's not in like the city where it's like everybody's out to either kill you, rob you, or both. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Down here, it's usually everybody weighs high, even if they're like shooting up like random chemicals into their body. Like, well, hi there. Let me shoot this in me.
Sorry about that. I had to take care of a tweet.
Mm.
It's probably a better idea to tweet your live stream before you live stream. Important safety tip, people.
Wow, I knew that. I thought you already sent the tweet.
No, I forgot.
After this, I got to talk to you about something.
Okay.
All right, I just don't let me forget about it.
Gotcha.
It's something I want to what we did last week.
Okay.
All right.
Yeah.
Cool.
Did you bury it?
Deep.
See, I wasn't wrong. I tweeted. Shit is getting weird.
All right. So
it's actually very nice to actually be engaging with somebody instead of just sitting in a chair, looking at a screen.
Well, technically, you can get engaged with your followers if you actually have them go on your Twitter, message you, and you can actually just talk to them throughout the messages.
Yeah, I know. I mean, that's what I've been trying to do, but there's nobody in chat or anything like that on right now. But people still watch it like later on anyway, just to see what's going on.
Oh yeah.
Apparently, people like looking at my face for some reason. I mean, I'm pretty goddamn ugly, so I don't know.
Yeah, it's the aesthetic of looking at a camera and knowing that there's a person that's a clown that doesn't have to wear the makeup.
If you could see my screen right now, it's here. Actually, your mind would be blown right now because I have like this killer setup. Like instead of just me on camera, I got this like cool logo to the side, and then I got a cooler logo on the bottom, and it's got all of our social media scrolling across it. Like I'm very proud of what I did. It looks bitchin'. I was actually going to have something a lot more better because I thought Vic and Pat were going to be with us, and I was like, I'll just stick with what I got. Oh, there is to that.
You know, it's funny. I looked at the thing on my phone.
Mm-hmm.
You're not shown on my phone. It's just the P.S.I. crew.
What do you mean?
Like Hangout?
Oh, the Hangout. Yeah, okay. Yeah. But the video right now that's actually on YouTube, it's just showing me. Which I really thought if I did Hangouts with OBS and then on YouTube doing the live stream, I thought it was supposed to show the whole entire Hangout chat, which would show your picture and my picture. But I obviously did something wrong again. Seems to be a thing with me. Fucking shut up. I'll figure it out sooner or later. I mean, how everyone else. I mean, everybody else does it with their live streams.
I'm sorry. I'm watching you while you're talking to me.
Oh no. What have you done? Oh yeah, there is kind of a slight delay, probably. Just the way streaming works. You know.
I'm just trying to see if I can hear me. Okay, I can hear you.
Yeah. So what do you think of the stuff? Pretty cool, huh?
Oh yeah, it's really neat.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's like you can actually see the background and everything.
I don't know.
That's the one thing I was kind of worried about. I couldn't hear myself or not hear myself. Yeah. Hear myself on the page later down the road.
Oh my god, that would have made an even better live stream because then I'd be sitting here this whole time responding to you, and no one would hear a fucking thing. And they're just like, "Holy shit, he really is crazy." Or where's the? I think you meant to pronounce Loveland, Stephen. Yes.
I would laugh about this.
Yeah, that would actually be funny. But the last time I did this, I had no volume whatsoever. So this like dude in chat is like trying to tell me like, "Hey, turn up your volume. I can't hear a fucking thing." And I'm screwing everything up in OBS, and I'm like throwing messages like, "Dude, is this fucking working or not?" Guy never replied.
Isn't that the same guy that was like doing his own rap thing?
Yeah. I was just leaving that stuff out because I didn't really think it was that important. I mean, it was important to us because I was mocking him. But
I wasn't going to say anything about you mocking him.
Oh, shit!
And now you got reported.
I wouldn't be surprised. I didn't say the guy's name.
That is true, but if they look back in your past, fuck.
No one's gonna look back at my past videos. They're gonna be like, I've wasted 41 minutes with this shit. I ain't going anymore. Which I don't blame them because I won't either. Goddamn, am I gonna listen to myself one more
time? My beard.
Ooh-ah. Actually,
it's getting a little bit longer. I can't wait until it's fully grown where I can actually start braiding it normally. So,
God, I wish I could just fucking.
Yeah.
What? Hang on one second here. Let me keep going.
I was gonna say, what on the bottom, what's your favorite type of cryptid? If you guys want to talk about that, I may pick out a random one and talk about that.
My favorite one. What?
I Twitter. I'll kick your ass.
Oh, see, that's the thing. I mean, because I'm only I'm only used to like so many ones. So it's mostly a dead heat between Bigfoot and the Mothman because West Virginia is so close.
That is true.
And
And the Mothman actually is pretty badass.
yeah,
But a lot of people are starting to think he's actually some type of that more than a
Tina's friend Wendy, her grandfather was one of the EMS on site fishing people out of the water when the Silver Bridge went down. So that's pretty cool. Yeah, I mean it's tragic, but knowing somebody like that's pretty cool.
Well, yeah, but definitely having one that's actually for your family member,
Yeah,
that would be pretty impressive. Speaking of tragedies,
I did that.
like it's something that made a lot of people depressed about and everything like that. But there was a haunting during 9/11 where a nurse was actually a ghost nurse was actually helping people, bring them food, water, and fresh bandages, but never touched a patient. And whenever they try to find this lady, she just was no be around. And every single time they would actually have a camera out, they couldn't get her get a glimpse of her or the items she brought over. But it was a large, massive sighting, though. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And she was wearing, I think, the 60s or 70s, like the nurses wear. Because I remember hearing something about that. I don't know why, but it's like you said, tragic happening, and it's like just reminded me of the whole thing that happened in 11 with the ghost. I think I could probably find the.
Yeah. If you can find the source of that, I'd like to read it, just to make sure it wasn't one of those weird websites or something. Because I mean, not for timing, Stephen, but that shit is like in 3 days.
Oh, yeah, you're right.
Timing. But another thing I actually wanted to talk about to you, I already gave Vic kind of lowdown on it. After we take care of this other thing, I don't know, either in October or November we're going to go to the Anchorage, and that's in Marietta, and we could basically it's an epicenter for like a lot of hauntings. I mean, they have paranormal investigators and ghost hunters go there all the time, stay nights, do tours and stuff, and get tons of proof. Ow! Ooh, something just bit me in the back. Goddamn bugs. Ooh, I heard a beep. What was that?
That was me. That was me sending you the link.
Oh, I see it. Okay. But anyway, the Anchorage has been around for like 1859, and there's like all sorts of things about it. And once again, Tina's friend Wendy was there last night because every couple of weeks they have this craft thing there. And while she was there, her and her friends were seeing apparitions walking around the building and freaking them out. So we can actually go there ourselves and stay practically the whole night investigating.
Yeah, this is just one of the many things. If you look up 9/11 Nurse Ghost, there's a lot of stuff about it.
Okay, New York Post. Okay, that's a New York Post. All right, that's pretty reliable. Let's see. 9/11 Rumble haunted by female ghost book. Let's see. Excavating. Okay, so she was okay. She was there to protect and serve. A number of workers at the Fresh Kills landfill in Staten Island who were sifting the rubble from the 9/11 attacks reported seeing a female ghost holding a tray of sandwiches, a new book reveals. I thought she was trying to help us being the first responders, said retired NYPD Lieutenant Frank Mara, author of From Landfill to Hollowed Ground. The specter was African American, dressed in white, in the style of the Red Cross worker during World War II, Mara recalled. Mara said that he saw her a few times, always from more than 50 yards away, and each time, as he restrained to make sense of what he was seeing, the ghostly lady vanished. But you could only see it was a person, he said. Now retired and living in Milestone, New Jersey, Mara, 48, said he initially buried the memory of the spirit, but being remembered in 2013 when he was conducting interviews for his book, for the book. Book. So what the fuck is this about a book?
Yeah.
No, that's what I'm trying to find out. Okay, so get through this article here. Mara said he saw her a few times. I already said that. Okay, so a retired crime scene detective asked him, "Have you ever heard stories about the old Red Cross worker trying to serve sandwiches and coffee by the sifters? It hit me like a ton of bricks. I had to put that dormant, and it just reminded me that I remembered seeing her," Mara said. Other cops also witnessed the apparition and other strange things, including shadows and large black masses, claimed Mara, who is the supervisor of the World Trade Center vehicle impound section of the landfill and is the son of a high-ranking NYPD chief. A psychic medium has since explained to him that he might have seen the spirit of a soul collector guiding people to the afterlife. Parts and fragments of the bodies found in the wreckage help identify over 1,600 people, but the remnants of over 1,000 victims were still never found. Mara wondered excuse me. Mara wondered aloud, how many had their ashes and remains uprooted and brought to this place, and why isn't their presence believable? And that's where the story ends. Okay, so somebody is writing a book about this ghost?
The New York Post is book, but the book is actually about this whole thing about a ghost that was actually, like helping out the people.
Yeah.
I
see that part, but it's just that the way they were wording it to me, like the way I was thinking, there's a book saying that it's talking about this ghost, and then this NYPD dude, he said, yeah, I saw her, but I want to know about the book.
Oh, you want to actually find the book and stuff about it?
Yeah, because I want to know what it's about. I mean, there's just. Let's see if I can search for it.
I can't get enough of Bill Nye the Science Guy ripping into the flat earthers. It's like one of the few things that just make me laugh the most.
Let's see what this one says. Okay, here we go. This is a little bit. Okay, here's something. All right, so here's another part of the story. NYPD Sergeant Frank Mara. That's the guy we just talked about.
Mm-hmm.
He's the one that wrote this book. It says, in his new book, From Landfill to Hollowed Ground, the now retired cop details the harrowing things he saw while what was left of the Twin Towers. And this was through 2001 to 2002. So could it just be him like promoting his book?
No,
I need to find that other news article.
It's an article, and it is a real thing that a lot of people actually see, not just him.
Okay, I kind of goofed myself. It did say that, yes, he isn't the author, and the book is From Landfill to Hollow Ground on the NY Post page. I must have missed that part somehow, but still. This was dated March 15th, 2015. So now that we got a name of the book, let's go see what that's all about. So From Landfill to Hollow Ground. Let's see what we can find. Bingo, there it is. First search. Oh, okay. That's a coincidence. Okay, the New York Post article was marked 2015, and his book came out March 10th, 2015.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, why can't I? There we go. Okay, it says here the little note of the book. It says the morning of September 11, 2001 began like any other morning for Police Sergeant Frank Mira. He woke up early, brewed his coffee, and got his son Anthony ready for kindergarten. That was until the image of the South Tower was engulfed in flames. Smoke erupted and televised broadcast nationwide. From Landfill to Hollow Ground follows the footsteps of Frank Mira and the people whose lives were changed in the aftermath of September 11th. Mira and the co-author Maria Bella Abate, I said that right, take readers from Staten Island landfill, where the largest movable crime scene in America was combed, and search for those buried beneath the twisted metal, steel, and cement. Step into the landfill mire where, with the New York City Police Department and the volunteers who searched tirelessly, often at great cost to themselves, for the remains of those silent forever in the ashes. The heart-trending story gives readers a never-before-seen glimpse of the days and months following the attack on September 11th, and stories that echo from the hill to the hollow grounds. Okay, so if this ghost thing was so big, you figure they would have threw it in that part. Or he's just using that for a selling point. Let's see this look inside thing. Because with Amazon, you can actually look inside the book at stuff, so maybe we'll get more to it. Okay. Okay, that was what I just read. First page. Okay, chapters. Maybe this will be something. Chapter 1, Field of Death. Chapter 2, Landfill of the Crime Scene. Chapter 3, Personal Effects. Chapter 4, World Trade Center Vehicle Pound. Chapter 5, Vehicle Vending Carts. There we go. Chapter 6, Red Cross Worker. So he has a whole chapter devoted to this ghost.
Yeah.
That just kind of gets me a little bit. So how many of these can you actually read? You can only read the first chapter and the epilogue. All right, so let's see what's under. Oh, hey, how about photos? Can we see the photos? Staten Island, the landfill. Wow, that is just terrible. Wait a minute.
Sean, whenever we get a chance to after this, look up Eric Cloud. It's like what if Pikachu was
Hold that thought 1 second. I think I'm onto something here. Shit, what was the name of that? I can't remember the name of it. The damn TV show.
Ghost Runners? No.
No.
I know what you're talking about. It's a weird ass TV show where they haunted places or something like that.
No. It's the lady who sees things. She like goes to the house and just like walks around.
Oh, the crazy lady.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Shit. What was that name?
I'm sorry. I'm on Facebook and I'm seeing some stuff on here that makes me laugh.
All right. Dead files. Okay, that's definitely not the guy I was thinking of. This Frank Mira guy. I took one look at him and I thought he was the guy from Dead Files. That's that's somebody completely different there. I don't know. I don't know. Something like that just kind of gets my goat a little bit because it's could be anything. I mean, maybe he thought he could have trouble selling the book and kind of threw that in there. Then I don't know. Kind of weird. Oh, itchy ears. See, this is why I would have a soundboard going. Just kind of get your attention. Reptilian overlords. think I'm safe. Oh, my nose is just clogging up for some reason. Jeez. Are you dead?
I'm here.
Please tell me you're dead so I can look at your body. Well, Vic and Pat don't know what they missed. They missed some fucking weird shit, didn't they?
Every single time we talk, for some reason, it's been breaking up a little bit.
That ain't cool. I mean, I'm seriously starting to feel my nose really clog up. Maybe that's what you're hearing?
Well, you'll be talking and be like, and everything.
Shit. Well, what I was trying to say is, Vic and Pat don't know what they were missing. This was pretty crazy. So I think with that, I'm just going to close the stream. It got really quiet really fast.
I'm sorry, man. It just...
Oh, it's cool. It's cool.
I have nothing else to really talk about.
Yeah. I mean, we've been going on for about an hour, so that's pretty good. It's like I was just trying to say, Vic and Pat don't know what the fuck they just missed. Like, it got weird for a while. But hey, maybe next time we actually get everybody. Either we'll just go to the same place and just do our old-fashioned podcast, or hopefully we can get everybody on at the same time. It'd be cool like that. It beats just staring to a screen. I like engaging.
Sorry, I'm not much of a talker after, like, that information.
Okay. Well, I'm going to kill the stream right here anyway, so... Anybody watching, thank you for watching. Anybody watching after this was recorded, thank you for watching. Go to all of our social media pages down here in the little scrolly thing. Our Facebook, P.S.I. our Twitter, P.S.I_OH, our Instagram, The Real P.S.I. Crew. If there's social media, we got it, except for MySpace. That thing's pretty much dead, but I kind of wonder if our old MySpace page is still up. I'm going to have to check that out sometime, because if not, that'd be really weird.
Probably haunted. I'm sorry.
Can that happen? That'd be so cool.
Probably.
That'd be so cool.
Click our MySpace page.
Oh my god. Okay, I think after this, I'm going to log on to MySpace and see if our old MySpace page is still going.
And?
I don't know. I don't know what we might find on there from the annals of 2006. That was a while ago. Huh?
Holy crap, I didn't realize it's been this long.
Yeah.
10 years. Or no, 12 years.
Yeah. 2018 just kind of snuck up on us.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Felt like it was just yesterday when you were like, Steven, I have this kick-ass idea.
Like, I always have a kick-ass idea.
No, you don't. Let's become... You mean the queers from Sci-Fi? No!
No. The Ghost Hunters were pretty good back then.
No,
I don't know what the fuck happened to them over the years, but
I hated them back then. I hated them. I really did. I watched them because I was really I was really bored watching them.
Well, I mean, as much as I didn't like it, I did like it because I think if it wasn't for them, I don't think I would have done what I'd done, if that's a thing. Because, I mean, they were able to...
thinking that they're a ghost?
Oh, no. Like, they took Paranormal TV live stream. Like, they put it out there. I mean, they were on Sci-Fi Channel, like one of the biggest cable providers back in the day. So it's like everybody saw them, and eventually, now say a few years prior to that, people would ask you questions like, "Hey, how you doing? What do you like? What are you into?" And be like, "Oh, this and that," and like, paranormal. Yeah, like we'll be like, "Oh, I like the paranormal and all that," and you just get this look of like, believes in ghosts. It's crazy.
Well,
but
honestly,
but what I really did notice this. It was a trend. After Ghost Hunters got after their like second season and it started getting more popular, when I would be engaging with people that my social anxiety would explode, they'd be like, "Hey, what are you into? What do you like?" And I do the whole song and dance like, "Oh, little Super Mario Brothers, and little this, paranormal," and then out of nowhere they're like Ghost Hunters, and then I'm just like, yes,
no, we're better,
exactly like that. And then like people were just like,
because we're not trying to destroy our team. We're here to.
Yeah, it was just the damnedest thing, and this door opened up, and people were just like Ghost Hunters. I love Ghost Hunters. Like, you guys ever see anything weird, or what do? You have like cameras and stuff? And I'm like, yeah, we friends. like everybody would people were just more accepting of like, yeah. Oh, okay, well, yeah, this show's popular, so you do this. I love watching that show, so I want to see if you got any of that shit. I mean, it's sad that they went to shit. From one Rhode Islander to another, what the hell did you guys do? Seriously, get your shit together.
But yeah, whenever we started it, all I really was like, I wouldn't call myself the muscle. I was like the pack mule. Just being nice about it. Like, I carried a lot of the equipment and stuff like that, and then I started getting into cryptozoology, and then you needed somebody that wanted to get somebody to do cryptozoology. I was like,
you were a valuable asset.
Not at the time. I was more of the guy that carried the stuff.
Yes.
Now I'm the stuff and is considered more of a member.
You've always been a member.
Well, yeah, but like more of a valuable member.
You've always been a valuable member. That's why I came to you first. I was like, Steven, I have an idea. This is shit I really like to do. I like to bring you into my world. See what's going on.
Well, yeah, but at first it's like, throughout the whole entire thing, whenever I'm around, I never really got too much of the paranormal. I felt odd things. Really weird. I felt sick a few times. Hell, whenever we were at what do you call it? I felt so tired. I just wanted to go to sleep.
Oh shit!
That church. Or no, it wasn't a church. It was an old home.
I think I know what you're talking about. I think.
I don't want to talk too much about it because I don't remember if we had permission to really talk or post pictures or anything. You know what I'm talking about?
You mean the nursing home?
Yeah.
Oh no, that's totally cool.
Okay.
This other place I investigated, I'm not really supposed to say what it was.
Yeah. Oh yeah, that's in town. You can't really talk about it. I wanted to go with you guys that day, but you guys went ahead of me, and there was no other time to really go down there.
No, see that seems to be a thing with us. It's everything is always fucking last minute.
I know,
and it's always at the worst time.
You always pick out all these stuff, and it's like, oh hey, it's a last minute, but
dude,
that's how the like, I got to school. I gotta go to Cleveland. It's like all these stupid things, and it's like, crap, I gotta miss this.
Welcome to the life of the paranormal.
Yeah, where your co-founder just hardly ever shows up.
I know, but no, seriously, like that's the way it is with the paranormal. Sometimes it's like that's what I like to call it, a paranormal gold mine. It's like when you find something, you stick with it. You don't tell anybody else. And when you find that proof, you can rub it in everybody else's face. Not that I would do that.
I've been having some strange stuff happening over at my house too.
Oh, really?
Yeah, but it's like minor things.
Nothing too crazy, knocks, bangs,
Knocks,
doors open.
That's it.
Dogs.
Knocks.
I would say dogs going nuts, but the dogs go nuts anyway over there.
Yeah, but it's like, Baby and Penny have been staring at a corner sometimes. Which are the oldest dogs that my mom owns. I would hear random knocks sometimes whenever I'm alone.
Well, I know you got that big crack in your wall and stuff. So like,
what big crack in my wall?
Isn't there like a big crack in the living room or something?
No.
Like right on the wall? What the hell am I thinking of?
You're probably thinking of the old, my old house where
probably that thing.
The big freaking hole in my bedroom, my old room.
Yeah, that
my cousin put a hole through.
Yeah, I mean,
put through.
Yeah, you want to talk about, creaky floors and settling foundation. That house didn't have a fucking foundation. You could stand a broom up in the middle of the room.
You're telling me that was
pretty cool.
Yeah, it was really nice. But yeah, we're just now mice in, and the house I live in is mostly concrete, so yeah, I know it's not mice because it would make a different type of tone. Because like tiny feet on concrete does not sound like knocking. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Plus, we had those. I think it was like centipedes that fall like randomly out of the attic.
Ew.
All raining down from the ceiling.
Something gross.
Yeah.
Dude, I've had these big ass crickets in my house. They're like this big, and the fucking antennas are like this.
I have no idea what you're doing.
That's the cricket antenna. Like, that's how big it is. Fucking huge motherfuckers.
I'm not on YouTube anymore. I left a while ago, so I can't catch on what you're doing.
Oh, well, they were very big, very scary.
Thank you. That's all you need to say.
I'm
instead
pretty
of going like this and that and this. And like, but
I am pretty sure if I took the cricket and I gutted it, I can make Thanksgiving dinner out of it.
You have to do is fry them, and all you have to do is fry them up with a little bit of oil, and put a little bit of. I'd like to use caramel with mine. They are actually really good. I had Chinese like style insects before. Like, not too many Chinese people actually do that, but they were once, I guess, really poor, and they still cook like some of the stuff that you'll be surprised because that was actually really good. You know what I mean?
Yeah. All right, dude. Well, I am gonna cut this stream off. I got to take care of something now.
All right, no problem.
So it's been good. It's been good. So
I thought you already ended it.
I didn't. I think we're still going.
Oh my god, dude. Oh, that's just awesome, man.
Okay, I'm going to end it now. So everybody who watched this video, thank you for supporting us. We got a lot more videos coming. More on the back to watch. Social media down there. Read it, look at it, follow, like, happy, slap. I don't know what the terms the kids use nowadays, but it's there.
Good night, everybody.
Good night.